Good morning, Nick.
Morning, Beth. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. I got out for a cycle this morning.
Always good to go and get some fresh air, Beth. How far did you travel?
Well, I estimate that it was about 6 kilometres, but let me check my activity monitor. Ooh, it was 6.4 kilometres.
Oh, well, your estimate was pretty close here, Beth. It looks like you picked up some skills from the last session we did.
Definitely. Right, what are we getting stuck into today, Nick?
Well, it's a good one, Beth. We're going to build on all the things we've learned about in the other tackling health sessions.
Okay, well, sounds a bit mysterious, Nick, but I am intrigued to find out more.
Well, let's not wait any longer and let's dive straight in. Over the past few sessions, you champions at home have been learning some pretty essential life skills. Today, we're going to be learning about hygiene, specifically hand hygiene.
Okay, this seems topical. I'm excited to know more.
Excellent, Beth. Now remember, if you're learning with us today, we'd love to hear from you. So please ask a grown-up to tweet us at Prem Rugby and share what you've been up to using the hashtag LearnWithUs.
And remember, you always need an adult's permission if your photo is going to go online.
And as always, if you've missed any of the Learn With Us sessions, you can always catch up on demand by finding them on the Premiership Rugby YouTube channel.
But before we learn, we need to get moving, we need to get our blood pumping, so it's over to Coach Callum for some morning moves.
Hi guys, it's time for morning moves with me, Cam Morris, and Premiership Rugby champions. I'm out enjoying my morning moves in my garden again, but it doesn't matter where you're doing them. So this morning, we're going to go the exact same routine. It's 4 exercises with 30 seconds work and 30 seconds rest. So, our first exercise, we're going to go 2 lateral jumps, 1, 2, 3 high knees. 2 lateral jumps, 3 high knees. Come on, everyone do them with me now for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Count them out with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're about halfway through. 10 more seconds. Let's get 2 more done. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whew, that one tired me out. So, our next exercise in rugby, if there's a scrum or if the ball's on the floor, you got to squat down, you got to pick it up, or put the ball in the scrum. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do squats for 30 seconds. So take a few deep breaths. Is everyone ready? Yeah? Let's go. So we're going to squat down and pretend we're putting the ball in the scrum. Squat down, pretend we're picking the ball up. Picking the ball up. This is really going to tire our legs out. So let's keep going for the full 30 seconds. Squat down, ball in the scrum, squat down, and pick it up, squat down, ball in the scrum, squat down and pick it up. We've got about 5 seconds left. Let's try and do 2 more. Squat down and pick a ball up, squat down, pick a ball up. Nice. So our next exercise, what we're going to do is a slow motion burpee. So we're going to put 2 hands down, put our feet back, step them back in, stand up, and we're going to clap our hands as well. Okay? So let's take a couple of deep breaths. In 5 seconds, we're going to get started, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put your hands down, walk your feet back in, stand up and clap. Yeah? Walk out, feet in, up and clap. Walk out, feet in, clap. We're about halfway through. Let's try and get 2 or 3 more done. Walk back, step in, clap. 1 more, step back, feet in, and clap. Whew. Okay, so next, to finish, we're really going to get our blood flowing around our body. What we're going to do, we're going to sprint as fast as we can for the full 30 seconds. So, take a few deep breaths, because this is going to be a really hard one. This is really going to get us ready to learn, isn't it? Ready? Going in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint as fast as we can. I want to see who's the fastest. Yeah? Let's keep going. It's going to be hard, but we're going to keep going. We're not resting on this one. Ready? Keep going. We're about halfway through. Keep going. Right. For the last 10 seconds, I want to see who's the fastest. Ready? Go! I want to see if anyone's going faster than me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. That was a really good morning move session, guys. It's time to get some more learning done.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick, the one thing about these morning move sessions is that I really work up a sweat.
I know exactly what you mean, Beth. Just like those rugby players out on the rugby field.
Yeah, Nick. I mean, they're always muddy and sweaty mind at the end of the game.
Well, that's because they've worked super hard and worked their bodies really hard too, which is a good thing. But it's also super important to be hygienic and to get clean again. That's why after sport, usually people have showers and wash off all their kit.
Ah, okay. So you're talking about things like showering, washing your kit, maybe washing your hair, trimming your toenails. Oh, I know, and washing your hands.
Ah, now I'm glad you mentioned that, Beth, because that's what today's session is all about.
Okay, this is a bit different, but you're actually in luck because I do know a thing or two about hygiene and hand washing.
Ah, excellent. Well, let's take a look.
So why is hand washing so important? Well, have you ever heard of something called germs? Germs are teeny tiny. They are microorganisms and they can cause us to become sick. Germs are all around us, but they're so tiny we can't actually see them unless we use a microscope. Now, just like humans, germs have favourite places to live as well, and we call these places germ hotspots. Germ hotspots are anything that gets touched a lot, like your computer keyboard, a doorknob, or even your phone. The good news is there's an easy way to stop transferring these germs to other people, and that's through washing your hands well. Let's take a look at how the World Health Organization suggests that we wash our hands. Step 1. Turn the tap on and get your hands wet. Make sure that all of your hands are completely wet. Don't forget to turn the tap off. Step 2 is to get some soap on your hands. Now make sure that you use enough soap to cover the palms of both your hands. Step 3, rub your hands together, palm to palm. Step 4, place one hand on top of the other and clean between your fingers, then repeat for the other hand. Step 5, interlace your fingers and rub. Step 6, rub the back of your fingers together with your hands in fists. Step 7 is all about the thumbs. Make a fist around each thumb and clean it thoroughly. Step 8, clasp your fingers together and rub them in a circle in the palm of your other hand. Make sure you do this on both hands. This is to make sure that underneath your nails is cleaned. Step 9, rinse your hands thoroughly with water. Your hands are now super clean. Step 10, dry your hands with a clean towel, or if you're out and about, with a paper towel. So now you know how to wash your hands properly.
Beth, I've got to be honest with you, after watching that, I really don't think I've been washing my hands thoroughly enough.
Look, it's okay, Nick. We're always learning. The thing is, having clean or dirty hands can make all the difference in keeping us safe from germs.
Ah, yes. So you mentioned that in the video, but I'm not quite sure I get it.
Okay, so check this out. There's actually a really cool science experiment that you can do at home.
Oh, yes! I love science experiments. The last one I did, actually, it exploded everywhere. Whoosh!
Oh, crikey. Well, hopefully today's experiment won't be quite as destructive. Now, listen carefully. I'm going to give you and our champions at home 2 minutes to go and get the following items. Now, remember, if you need longer, just hit the pause button and then rejoin us when you're ready. You will need a bowl or a plate with a lip, some water, ground pepper, washing up liquid or liquid soap, and a small towel to dry your hand at the end. We'll see you in 2. Well, hopefully now you've got all of your equipment.
I have indeed, Beth. I've got my bowl and I've got my washing up liquid. So what's first? What do I need to do?
If you haven't already, pour a little water into your bowl. Then you need to find some ground pepper. Open the pepper carefully and sprinkle a layer on top of the water. Now be careful with the pepper though, because it can make you sneeze.
Good tip there, Beth. Okay, so I'm sprinkling my pepper. Just tell me when to stop.
A little bit more. Right, that's enough. That's enough. So now the pepper is going to represent the germs. And I want you to take your fingertip and dip it into the water in the center of the bowl and then take it out.
Right, okay. Here I go. Huh.
Okay, Nick, so what has happened?
Well, not a lot, Beth, to be honest. I don't know if you can see this, but there's little bits of pepper stuck on my finger, and that's about it, really. What else was meant to happen?
Okay, so I can just about see those, but do you remember what I told you that the pepper represented?
Oh, no. Germs, Beth. So you're telling me that's germs on my finger?
Yeah, Nick. Now remember, not all germs are harmful, okay? But it is always a great idea to use soap to clean your hands thoroughly, especially if you're going to be doing something like preparing a healthy meal or cleaning up after a rugby game.
Ah, right then. So that's why I'm guessing I need this washing up liquid.
Okay, so you're correct. Now, I want you to put a little bit of washing up liquid or liquid soap just onto your fingertip.
Right. Okay, Give me a second.
Okay, now hopefully you're ready. Take that soapy finger and just dip it into the centre of the bowl like you did before and see what happens this time.
Okay then, here goes. Wow, Beth, look at that. That's incredible.
Now, judging by your reaction, Nick, I'm guessing something different happened this time?
Oh, wow, that was incredible. The pepper was repelled away from my soapy finger. So I'm guessing that means when I use the soap to wash my hands, it helps keep all those pesky germs away too.
You've nailed it. So washing your hands properly using soap is the best way to keep those germs away. So champions at home, you've seen us give it a go. Why not give it a go yourselves?
We'll give you 3 minutes to try out this experiment. Or if you need longer, or you need to watch it again, you can always pause and re-watch the experiment. Well done, everyone. Hopefully you champions at home had just as much fun as I did when doing that experiment. And luckily for us, there were no explosions this time. I can't believe how washing your hands properly with soap can really help keep those pesky germs away. It seems so easy.
I know, Nick, it really is. And it's great that there's something as simple as good hand washing that we can all do to help protect each other.
I know what you mean, Beth. And now it makes a bit more sense why my mum always made me wash my kit and have a shower straight after rugby training. I feel we might need some of these skills in our next session as well, Beth.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see, Nick. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this Premiership Rugby Champions Learn With Us session. And don't forget, you can watch all of the previous sessions on demand on our YouTube channel.
You know the drill, champions. Please remember to stay home, stay safe, and learn with us. We'll see you next time.